Sushi Station is very unique style restaurant. This is style actually very popular in Japan. And kaiten means rotating the conveyor belt and the food going round and round. You know, just like the menu, moving menu on the belt, and they can pick whatever they want, and the people can enjoy. We have a lot of business people in lunchtime, and a lot of family, small, young, old, everybody. I think people have a lot of fun here, our unique style.
So, Jean-Paul, you say that Sushi Station is the real teacher's pet. Tell us why you chose it.
Yes. Okay. So, I'm the one that dragged everyone out to the suburbs.
Thank you.
No problem. No problem. This is sushi done right. This is real sushi. There are no distractions. It's in a very, very unique setting as well. I think it's great for both advanced sushi eaters, beginners, even children will like the presentation. I highly recommend this spot.
Explain how it works.
Okay.
As I rotate my hand around.
Sure. This is a traditional kaiten sushi restaurant. So that means sushi will revolve around the bar on a conveyor belt, and you simply pick the dishes that you like, and those dishes are priced according to what color your dish is that you chose.
And before we go any further, you lived in Japan.
I did.
Yes.
I lived in Tokyo for a year teaching English there, and I fell in love with eating sushi this way, and it's very typical of how Japanese people eat sushi on a daily basis.
So in many ways, it's a very authentic experience.
Yes.
Not necessarily a gimmick.
This is not a gimmick. This is authentic.
In Japan, is this something you do for lunch? Is this for a quick dinner? Like, how is this generally sort of viewed? Is this fast food?
Yeah, think of it as sushi for fast food, but the quality of the ingredients is still there.
This is the place. I mean, we went there 6 people, so we had to sort of wait in a bullpen to get a table, because there's only so many tables. Most people sit at the conveyor. And we waited our turn, and we sat down, and here comes the sushi on conveyor, and it's priced pretty, I mean, from $1.50 to $3 a plate. You pull a plate out, and there's 4 pieces of sushi on it, and you try a piece, and as soon as you say, wow, that's pretty good, the other 3 pieces disappear to your friends at the table.
Right.
And it dawns on you like, hey, these are only $2, $3 a plate. Don't worry about it. Let's just get more. What we liked, we'd pull more of. What we didn't like, there was still 4 people to split it. I have never ate 14 pieces of sushi, everyone being different than the one before.
Right.
Every one of them was really good. And we walked out. We walked in thinking, what is this place? And we walked out like, this is a place to eat sushi. Thank you, John. I mean, this is a place to eat sushi. It's not date night. It's not fun night. It's not let's go impress the girl night.
Yeah.
Let's go eat sushi and then get on with our night.
So, Meredith, John Paul brought up a good point that this is not exactly the place if you're looking for more of the lounge, the scenes, or the Sex and the City vibe. Did you miss that aspect?
Yes, I did, which unfortunately, when I walked in, it did seem like a gimmick, but since you cleared that up for me, I can see how it'd be more authentic. I did miss the chic, sushi, nigiri, sashimi, and a cocktail.
The sakatinis.
Exactly. I just had to, suck it up, drink my Sapporo, and...
But you know what? There's a place for that, because that's a whole different experience, too. So there's a place for that. And this is one of the few restaurants where you can have a different sushi experience and have one where sushi is brought down more to earth, so to speak. And it's very affordable.
What are your favorite sort of things to get off the conveyor belt?
The negi toro maki that they have is presented in a way that I had almost every day for lunch when I lived in Japan. I find it very hard to get that same style in Chicago. So I love that.
I was looking for a Godzilla roll, which wasn't on the conveyor, but it was on the menu. When I mentioned it to the waitress, she said, okay, I want Godzilla. Anything else? And 2 minutes later, she brought one.
We did the same thing with the Godzilla roll.
Yeah.
It was very good.
And it was really, really good.
Yeah, the unagi was very fresh. What I loved about the place was they had a bunch of rolls that were hot, spicy. They were really good. So a lot of wasabi and a lot of jalapeno in the rolls, which was fantastic for me. However, one knock to it, I'm sorry, is the wasabi. Did you notice it was in packets? Mm-hmm. It's like, it's not ketchup. It should be fresh wasabi. That kind of broke my heart a little bit because we didn't have any, and I asked our server, and she pulled out these packets out of her pocket. I was like, oh, I don't know if I want it anymore. But, okay.
Well, but I'd be hard-pressed. I mean, unless you're going to top-end restaurants in
Right.
Chicago,
Right.
I can't think off the bat where you would get fresh wasabi.
Yeah. No, I agree. The quality of the sushi was fantastic. I thought it was very, very good. But when you do see the thing you just ate floating around you 10 more times, it did make me a little nauseous.
You know, we liked it coming back around because there was times something that we liked, we'd have to wait for it to come back again because we'd want more of it. I tell you, they put a whole new spin on just the whole buffet idea. I mean,
Yeah.
for sushi it was great, but I mean, I'm a fat, lazy guy. I wish every buffet was like that. They could
comes to
just
you.
keep the food rolling by, and I'll take what I want and just keep eating. I mean, this is really a place to chow down.
Right.
So, Meredith, what was the
Yeah.
crowd like the night you were there?
It was actually, I went on a Monday and it was packed. Every seat pretty much at the conveyor belt and tables was crowded, but it was families. It was a very multicultural place, actually. I noticed people that worked there, people that ate there, the cashier. It was a totally diverse place. It
So,
was
you know, the
good.
one thing that we noticed, there were a lot of Asian customers, which seemed like a good sign.
That neighborhood, many people would question, well, why on earth would I drive out of the city past so many sushi restaurants just to go to this particular one? Well, that neighborhood in general, there's a large Japanese population in that area.
Oh, okay.
So you'll find some great, great restaurants out there if you're looking for authentic Japanese. And this just happens to be one of them, I think.
Well, John Paul, you picked Sushi Station. Sum it up for us.
Anyone familiar with kaiten sushi, you're going to love it there. Anyone who has never tried a kaiten sushi bar or restaurant, whatever you'd like to call that, go. You'll be quite surprised. Stop in for lunch or dinner.
All right, Paul?
It's not date night, it's sushi night. And I want to pig out on sushi. I'm going to Sushi Station.
All right, Meredith.
I thought Sushi Station had very fresh sushi. It's great for someone that's new to eating sushi and seafood. However, I would not make the drive again from the city.
All right. Well, you can pick your favorite items for yourself at Sushi Station, 1641 Algonquin Road in Rolling Meadows, 847-593-2450. They're open for lunch and dinner every day. Reservations are not accepted, and the average tab per person without drinks is $16.